It is our favorite day of the week in our Rice's Appliance Kitchen. It is Wine Down Wednesday thanks to the Sarasota-Manatee Originals. Pop Sunset Grill is with us today. Chef Marcos and Stephanie Brown. Great to have you guys with us. We are very much looking forward to Forks and Corks Week coming up next week. And Pop Sunset Grill has a really cool wine event. Tell us about it.
We are so excited. So on January 30th, we are featuring Paper Street Winery out of Paso Robles. Paper Street had 2 of the top 10 wines in the judging from Forks and Corks this year.
Oh,
that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yes. Nikki, take a second and tell us, I know we keep saying Forks and Corks, but it is such an involved process. Some of our favorite chefs and wine people in the area judge. What's a great bottle?
Several sums, a lot of our wine experts and wine reps from all over the region. So even last week, Chris Cavelli was talking about what a great time he had at this. But this is where we select the best in show for all of the 100+ wines that'll be.
And here's what I love. Even if you aren't going to the Forks and Corks events, you can go to eatlikealocal.com once the event is over. The list of the best wines that they chose is there. And then you can go find them. So I printed that last year and kept my eye out.
And a lot of these wineries donate to the auction. So if you can't go, if you go online, the auction has a lot of these wines that the wineries are donating for the auction itself.
And of course the restaurants are having the dinners. So this is a lovely Paper Street, so thank you for introducing us to that. So Chef Marcos, you have the fun job of putting together a lovely dinner to go with the wine. Tell us what you're serving tonight.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm making a chicken roulade, and I'm serving with a creamy risotto.
Okay.
And a garlic, roasted garlic cream sauce.
Okay, so let's sear that chicken. Is that what happens next?
Yes, it's already rolled with bacon, spinach, onion, and mushroom.
So we always talk about things that we could do at home. This is not one you're going to want to do at home. This takes true chef skill, I suspect.
So how do you get it to stay? Because it must have to be so thin. Because this is, I was saying before we went on air, this is a leave it to the pros kind of scenario.
Absolutely.
So it's a little thing. I just pound the chicken a little bit. It doesn't have to be thin.
Okay.
Because it has to be just a nice piece of chicken breast.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just rolled it with all those good stuff cooked together, the mushroom,
So you cook the filling first.
Right.
Roll it in the chicken, and now we're cooking the chicken.
Yes. And
how do you get it to stay?
And now, well, I just wrap it. It has to be overnight, so I wrapped this chicken the day, or at least 2 hours. But it's always good wrap it in plastic wrap, and then keep it just to get that nice firm, and then stay with all the filling.
With the magic of TV, you have one already done. So I'll have you go ahead and plate, because what we really want to do is look inside to see what it looks like once it's rolled. Nikki, you're in charge.
I'll pretend like I know what I'm doing with this thing over here.
I love that you serve it with risotto. That seems like such a great cold weather
thing. So this one I did a little bit different, because it's classic. Normally it's just we just sear the chicken, but I bread it a little, really lightly bread it.
Okay.
With a
beautiful.
With a panko, pecan, and an almond.
Ooh, panko and pecan.
Wow.
So you're gonna just cut it like that nicely.
That I can barely cook a chicken breast evenly, and you've got it rolled and stuffed. That is
just like
beautiful.
that, all together like that.
I thought it was sushi when I first walked in. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
What a sushi.
What a wonderful creative
keto sushi.
Then you're gonna serve it like that.
And again, this is just one of the many, I believe the number was 19 different wine dinners across the area.
Yes.
And if you're new to the area, what that means is some of the biggest and honestly most famous winemakers from across the world come here to the Suncoast, pair up with our wonderful local restaurants, very creative chefs like Chef Marcos, and put together these amazing dinners. They're pairings, so you get to try the wonderful chef creations, you get to enjoy the wines that are paired with them, and it's a way to literally experience the world's wines without ever leaving town.
And the winemaker will be at our dinner.
Oh my God.
And it's really cool to hear
really special.
It's really special.
It's amazing. Chef Marcos, everything smells amazing. I now smell cheese. Was that fresh parm that just went in there?
Yeah, just fresh grated parm, garlic butter to finish the risotto, just like that.
That is absolutely amazing. And the Paper Street
rotating.
wine is really nice.
It is.
Very, really easily drinkable. I know we just put up a graphic on the screen. Every time we mention Forks and Corks and you're wondering how you can be a part of it, you're going to want to go to eatlikealocal.com/Forks and Corks. That is where all the information is about all the wonderful things that are coming up. And of course, Pop's Sunset Grill is
Yes.
wonderful all year round. One
They
of the best views on the Sun Coast. I'm a big fan of breakfast and brunch, but
Me
beautiful
too.
late night as well. You can check out their menu at popsunsetgrill.com. We'll be right back.